Hey, it's Ronnie. I don't have to talk fast. It's not a short. Check this out. I got Old Blue. This is 6 miles from my home. I've been by this AO right here, this area of operations. That's privately owned, but this is open, as you can see. Hunting, trapping, fishing, all species, anything, legally. Foot traffic only. They got this place I've been by hundreds and hundreds, if not 1,000 times. And it's always a grown over pit. You couldn't even walk through. It was like a freaking jungle. It's an old abandoned farm area, the house and stuff. After years and years, they've came here and cleaned it up so people can maybe get through and walk. So we're going to go look. And this is not running water. This is a spring-fed area. I said this side's private owned. This is where you can come in. If you can see the culvert right up there sticking out of the road, the high one, and then there's a low one, which blends them together, and the high one lets water through. The only time this water moves and runs actually is if we get a heavy rain up on the hills, that it all comes down and runs through, and then it does apparently go out somewhere. But there's always water here, and it's spring fed, and there's beavers here. I'll show you, and you can see what the beavers did, right? Apparently the natural spring is right here, and they dammed up across. They're smart, man. Them beavers are awesome dam building engineers. There's a hut, one of them right there underneath that bank, but they built up a dam around the spring. So the spring gets higher, and you see how filthy and dirty it is. But then that water from the spring filters through and across their dam lower over here, and then it's cleaner water. And that's how they do it. They're smart. We'll keep the most grunge stuff here, but here's where the level will keep coming up. As you can see, the beavers are smart. I'll show you from another angle. Beavers are cool. And there's beavers here. But nobody traps them. You don't got everybody coming to kill them because all the animal rights activists, beaver pelts ain't worth nothing anymore. You can see the trees right here. That one right there, other ones across. Yeah, there's beavers live down here. Maybe we'll see one. This is an old farm place that doesn't exist anymore. Like 90% of the farms that used to be in Nebraska around here. Yeah, you can see, look. That's beavers. Gnawing on trees, and there's the culvert that always has water, but nothing's flowing. You see? I mean, nothing. And then it gets higher. If we get a lot of rain, it'll go through that one also, and then it will end up going down. But this is a spring, and the spring is right here, I'll guarantee you, because the beavers built the dam to hold it back to keep their water cleaner, and they got more down. I'll show you. This first time I've been in here. I've lived around here almost my entire life. But I said it was always this way as far as I remember from when I was a kid. It was for government people, and you come in and hunt and stuff. But yeah, more beaver. But it was such a pit. Look at all the big giant brush pile they cleaned out. This little hut, I don't know if it's open. We're going to look. This is neat. Exploring 6-7 miles from my home. Okay, here is dead trees. There's the first dam. Okay, that's holding a lot of dirt and scum back. And then, it gets lower. More beaver chomping. More beaver chomping. Oh, we found their party place. Look at this. We found their favorite tree. They knocked this young guy off. Oh, yeah. They got to chew on. Look at this. Looks like the loggers have been here. That's Mother Nature's loggers, the awesome beaver. Look what they do. But they got to keep their teeth sharp, so they got to munch on stuff every day. But look at, you couldn't cut chips any better than that big with the frickin' chainsaw. Look at this. And they know how to cut them to drop them the right way without falling on them. Is this awesome or what? Okay, now there's the first tier dam they got, and then right here. See that? And you can see, well, let's walk down there if I'm real careful. I haven't drank anything today. It's after work. I got home and I went, hey, because there were some ducks on the road 2 days ago. I came by with my car. I go, why are ducks on the road? Well, then I went, oh, they might be living down here. Look at this. This is so cool. See? That's holding back all the gunk right here. That's a 2-foot drop, but the water filters through. See? Look at how much crap that's holding, and it's going through. But then it gets more gunk. And, oh yeah, they've been munching a bunch down here. And then here's another one. Catch more gunk. These beavers known this stuff for millions of years. They're smart, awesome water-saving animals. Hey, there goes somebody like 70 mile an hour on 50 mile an hour road. Oh, slowed down. Yeah, now here's another one. And the water, if it does rain, the water would come from this way. Oh, and here comes another cycle. Look at these dudes. You don't think they drive like they're nuts around here? They come from, the water will run this way. This is the way the water flows if we get heavy rain. Okay? So that spring is right there, or right on the other side of the road in that private property, and they dam it up and build it so it flows and filters so it's cleaner as they go. There's no incoming water on, that would be the north end right now up there. But look, one dam, one coffer dam, one another coffer dam. There's a tree on just for a skimmer, then a filter dam, another filter dam, boom, under the trees. I'm going to have to work my way through here very carefully. Look at the trail from the beavers. But they got all-wheel drive, only got 2. They got 4-wheel drive, so I'm going to have to sneak my way through here. But yeah, now there's another 2-foot drop. But the water actually runs this way if it rains heavy. So they're damming up that spring, making it higher to clean the water, and they probably hang out usually down where it's better clean water. Now, oh, this is going to be interesting. Hang on. Oh, don't touch those. These will stick to your clothes. I got to fight my way through here. Beavers are low to the ground, you know. And they got 4-wheel drive. I just got 2. Okay. Yeah, but old junk still laying down here. You know, back probably from the 40s. He was a home up here. Okay. We're fighting our way through here. This is hard to do holding the phone and watching while I'm walking and try to see where I'm filming. Okay. Let's go check out this. Okay. Oh, that's been shoved in. There's the third basic coffer dam, I'd call it. And it lets less water through than the top tree is a scraper. Then you got that water runs through, boom, boom. But it holds it back. Now, you know, there is running water through that second little dam there. This one has barely any. But it does have enough to keep this bottom full. I've never seen it dry up in all the years I've been around here when you can see over the weeds. Let's go look at this little building quick. Oh, look out. Yeah, this mess. This is pretty cool. This is all the crap they cleared out. And they mowed this down. Probably a week ago they were in here. Knocked this down. This is all. Any public can come in, hang out, hunt, fish. Old windmill still there. This was an old outbuilding. I'm sure it's probably locked. And if it is, you don't mess with it. This was just an old outbuilding. It had gas at one time. See that? Propane tank. Yeah, it's locked. We're not going to mess with it. Can we see in a window? Oh, there's everything but the kitchen sink. Oh, can't see in a window. It's dark in there. Okay, let's go this way. Show you something about stuff from probably the 1800s. Board over that. I'm not going to pry on nothing. It did have electricity once. Had a chimney once. So it had a fireplace once. I'm sure this was not the original home though, because it would have been bigger than that. Might have been for help. You know, hired people that work for the farmer. But yeah, look at all this mess they cleaned up. You can actually see through here now. There's an old decrepitated, Let's get closer so you can see. Well, I guess I could zoom in on it. The sun's kind of messing me up too here. Right where that tree's at. I don't know if you can see it. There's metal framework. Yeah, now you can see there's the metal. That was an old windmill built in the 30s because it's metal. Late 30s. I can't see the name on it unless I walk up closer. So you know those trees weren't up against it back in the 30s, and that was their water cistern. Instead in the ground, they had a water tank. That pumped water had a tank, and then it flowed down to the building. And I'm sure this was where the main home was at, that they've demolished down. And all this brush, man, that's awesome. They're knocking that stuff down and cleaning it up. All right, let's get down and see if we can find some ducks. The reason I came here, because I was curious why those ducks were walking across the road. Not geese, just ducks. I think they were mallards. I think they might be living down here. Because I don't think this freezes solid. Because it's a spring, it will not freeze totally solid, even when it's 20 below. Let's look over the edge here. And then I'm going to go up after I check this out. Hey, this is really nice. Man, it's nice they cleaned this down. It was just all grass and weeds this high. I mean, and bush and junk everywhere. This is really awesome. It's my secret. Don't tell anybody. Public access. Because some scumbags will come here and destroy it. All right, that's the second, what I call coffer dam. Yeah, cool. We'll keep looking. This is cool. This is not a short. This is Ronnie. I can't come in here with my motorcycle, but I do this adventure riding. There's the second coffer dam. And these trees, see all the crap they're filtering and going? And it actually gets a little cleaner, but yeah, it turns green usually in the summer, what I could see. It doesn't move pond water, but it does replenish itself. You can see the layers now. One, two. The tree is two. First one up there is the tree across scrapes. Number 2 is the first coffer dam. There's 3 filtering. They got some trees laying across here and stuff helping to filter a little. That's 4 layers of filtration. That's cool. Let's go this way. Let's go keep hunting. Oh, this is just so neat. I said, this has been here, you know, almost, well, it's been open public. It has been. You see this old style fence post? That's from the 1920s. The old T-post didn't have the big chunks that had them on the edge. See that? Oh yeah, I got it zoomed in. Yeah, that's 1920s T-post. You know, and there's a wood post right there. I got it zoomed in so y'all can see. That tree's been gone for a long time. That's an old giant cottonwood there. I can tell by the bark that's left. Okay, watch where I'm going. You don't want to fall down there. That's another cottonwood went down. Yeah, the water is not moving. I'm just curious. I don't think there'd be any fish in it, even though it doesn't freeze. I bet if you threw some like bullheads or something in it, they might survive. Okay, there's got to be another coffer dam here. Look at all this backup. Oh yeah, the beavers just use that tree right there to keep the water cleaner as we're going down. It's getting clearer, yeah. That's the wind blowing it. Nothing's moving. I said the only thing, I'd like maybe come down here and camp, but it could be just mosquito haven because there's no water movement. And that's where mosquitoes hang out and breed. Hang on here, I got to hold on to this tree. We're getting close to the edge here. I ain't on my motorcycle, so I got to be real careful. You don't believe me? Right there's all the way down. Woohoo! Ronnie, don't fall. I'm not gonna. Stone sober, haven't had a beer yet. Oh, look how they chewed on these trees here. Wow, They've been living here forever. Cool. But yeah, that tree's catching a bunch of other junk. I'm just looking to see if my ducks are down here. They got layers and layers. There's more. I got to get really close here. Grab the tree. Because that's a long ways down right in the water. Yeah, you don't want to be falling down there holding the cell phone like an idiot making a video. They've been going after those big old cottonwoods too. Those are the old majestic cottonwoods that are all flooded out and dead. I do have a beer in my pocket. It didn't say nothing about no alcohol. See, the water is cleaner. They got another dam up here. Wow, this is an interesting hike. Yeah, everybody thinks Ronnie just don't do nothing. No, I love checking out stuff. I love the great outdoors. Shit, there's 2 of them. I don't see my ducks though. They might just be passing through. I thought maybe they're living down here, going to raise some little ones. It's about that season. Look out for all this stuff. Now that is a tube right there that if it rains like a big dog, oh, my shoestring got caught. I'm going to have to tie my shoe. It runs off this hill, funnels into here and fills it up. Well, I got half my shoestring caught on a branch and weeds in my shoes. And the blowgun at home won't work to blow out. I just got to get them strings out of here so I don't trip and fall. I don't know why these jeans like pull up. They must be 33s instead of 34 inch long because 34s don't do that. Okay, we're safe. See, here's another natural log tree they knocked across, holding back the crap. And then it's clear over here again. So they got clear water in places. There's another one up here. Well, I'm going to keep walking and looking. I'm looking for them ducks. They were probably just passing through. I thought it'd be cool as hell. There's actually going to be a family of ducks live down here and hang out. Nobody, the road's right there. They just know there's a big hole here. There's their other coffer dam. Keep your eye out for ducks. If you see any on the water, let me know. Point them out. Okay? Because I got to watch where I'm walking to. Oh, some old cattle tanks from the 50s. There's something in that water. It's making bubbles. But most of that's just the wind blowing across. It's really very windy if you get out. Here's another copper holeback dam they got. But beavers are probably hanging out down on this end. I said the only time this water runs, it runs that way. It runs this way. And they're holding back all the water from where that spring is, built that up so high, they layer it down. But yeah, look at, see now here's a modern fence post they started making basically in the 60s, 50s, and 60s, except somebody hit that one. Yeah, these are old tanks from the 40s or 50s, galvanized, that tall. I'm guessing mid-late 40s. Yeah, just shove everything in there. But yeah, that's all the junk, that little part the beavers help make, is holding back to keep this water clean. I could see the ducks. They were right up here on the road, right up here yesterday. So I thought maybe they're living down in here. So I'm going to keep looking. Cool breeze. If this is boring to you, you can turn it off. I don't see any ducks. I said, if you guys see the ducks, yell at me, let me know. I don't want to miss them. All right, we got to go around the washout. Bunny Trail and Beaver Trail right there. Washout here. Oh, man, there's a lot of stuff under this grass, but look how they clean this mess up. All that was down around in here. Whoa, there's a washout. You felt that jar. Okay, this is another backup channel. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's where they got rid of their tires and scrap shit. And metal. Back in the 50s. They didn't know any better. Beaver's been right up there. That's a new bunch there. Yeah. Leave it to Mother Nature. It'll be fine. It ain't nothing like the big cities, yeah? If I run out of space on my phone, I'm sorry. If it just shuts off. Let's go look at this point here. In between the birds are chirping. I'm probably talking too much. If you can hear them. Hello, birdie. Where you at? See how clean the water is down here? But that movement on top is just the wind blowing across it. I mean, it's running into this area from the spring up there that them beavers dammed up, went layer by layer, and they make it run down here. Open more. Very clean water down here. But if it gets too warm, I'm sure this will all green over with algae and stuff in the summer. I've never paid attention that much because you couldn't see it from the road from all the tall weeds and grass. So, yeah, they had the heavy equipment in here, and they cleared a bunch of crap out. Man, this is cool. Might have to come camping down here. I'm sure it's very pretty when it turns green. As long as it's not mosquito hell. Yeah, that's what they did. Humans still do this in the cities. Even though you have places you can take them, pay $1 to get rid of them. Nope, throw them in the street, wherever, somebody else's backyard. I still don't see no ducks. All right. No ducks, no ducks. They might have just been passing through. I think I'm about out of areas to look. Oh, there's another chunk catching rubbish. See, them beavers, they actually move. If it don't fall away, they just drag it enough. Look how clean the water is down here. Is that awesome? I can probably get a better view from the other side. So I'm probably going to walk back, and I can pull in a small spot up about there. Hell, there's a few. Hi, birdies. Oh, there's my ducks. What we call hell divers. They're not the ones I seen yesterday. Mud hens, they call them. The black ones with the bright orange beak. Yeah, there's ducks down here. But I can pull in. There's a place that you got to have the four-wheel drive. It's not a driveway. It's been where they came in through the fence. I think it might be right up there. And I can walk from the other side and look. There's a lot of trees. But yeah, that was 2 ducks. But those are mud hens, what I call hell divers. The ducks I seen yesterday walking on the road and then didn't really fly. Just got down in the grass. I mean, we're fine. They were, I believe, mallards. I believe they were mallard ducks. All right, I'm going to turn it off for now. And I'll probably spice it together once I get back to the pickup, spin around, get the other side before it gets too dark. Peace, love, have a heart. Get out and see Mother Nature. I said, this has been here my whole lifetime. First time I've ever been here. And I'm like 26. Yeah, times 2. Yeah, that's about right. All right, I'll be back. I'll probably spice them together. I love you. I'll be back. Get out, see the beauty. Ciao. Awesome videography, huh, Ronnie? Right into the frickin' sun. But here's where I'm on the north end, about a quarter of a mile up from where the video stopped. And I'm going to back my pickup down in here. I'm not going to pull in straight because people drive like they're nuts over this road. I'm checking all directions. I'm going to back in here. That's no challenge for old Blue. Right here in 2-wheel drive. I'm just going to get off the road. This is going to be interesting. Yeah. I got plenty of clearance. No problem. I don't know. Here, I'll just hold the phone into my mirror. Where's my hole? Here we go. It's going to be a pretty good drop. Oh, yeah. Now if my bumper don't hit, I'll be fine. Oh, yeah. 6 inches to spare. Okay, we're good. We're going to go check out the other end up here. And it didn't say no beer. So, oh, baby. find the correct balance. There you go. I was saying, hang out here loose in the ditch, and we're gonna go for a walk. And I did bring a beer along with gloves in case it got cold, but it's not cold yet. I'll put this in my pocket. Oh, this is cool. This is basically a quarter mile up. If you can see way down there, between the trees where it starts, where I went in, and this is the north end, where the water is not, let me bring that zoom back down before I forget. The water does not naturally flow from there to here. This is the downhill slope when it rains, and we have a lot of running water. It goes that way. But the beavers know where the spring is, and they dammed it up, and they have it running this way. I have to make that the name of my video. Beavers. Well, Northeast Nebraska beavers. The world's smartest water control engineers on the planet. Yeah. Yeah, they cleaned up all this mess. Sorry it's getting dark already. This weekend the time changes. They cleaned out a lot of stuff. I'm just curious to see what's on this end. I've never been down here. Let's go off-roading. I got my hiking boots, my cold weather hikers on. My, I can't see the name right now, man. These are Expedi. And it's spelled X-P-E-D-I-T-I, I think. These are awesome. These are 3 years old, and they're beat to death. I wear them at work probably 5-6 months a year on the concrete, in and out of everything, and then I do all this and biking with them. I got a brand new pair in the closet because these are starting to wear out. But man, they're awesome. They'll keep your feet warm at 10 below. Sorry about the sun. Now, those trees are all planted this way. Probably, I'm guessing 20 years ago, if not 15, probably 20. And here is the north end. I said, and the water naturally flows, if it rains hard, that way. Yeah, them duckies, those weren't my mallard ducks. Here looks like where the, oh yeah, and here we go. Let me zoom in on that for you. We're getting to where the elevation changes so much, it looks like there's just a stream there coming into here, but that's not running water. If you look close, zoom in, it's got like goo on top. That's backed up water. And yeah, 100 yards up, there's no more water. So the beavers backed up that spring for a good 3/8 of a mile. And it's all clean. And I didn't see the black duck we call mud hens with the big orange beaks. I didn't see my mallards. I thought maybe they were, there, where you can see again. I thought they were maybe living down here, but they must have just been passing through. It is that time of year. It'd be cool if they hung out close to home. I like stopping by. Other places that are close where I can go watch the ducks, hang out, mom and papa, and then when they have their little ones, it's probably about 10 miles from my home. I said, this is about 6, give or take, as a crow flies. But I've never been down here because this stuff was just wicked. This stuff was chest high. And it's been so dry they couldn't burn it, but they cleaned. They need to do a controlled burn down in here. This stuff's been this way for 35, 40 years. They need to do a controlled burn when it's safe. Because this stuff, by June or July, will be like this again. It's just been driven over. They didn't cut it. They just removed all the trees and crap. But yeah, beautiful clear water back here thanks to them beavers. The world's best Northeast Nebraska beavers, the world's best water control natural flowing engineers on the planet. Should give them a chance to control the Missouri and the Mississippi. They'd take care of it the right way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, they've been through here with the big machines, cleaning areas out. These, they're all planted because they're in rows, yeah. I'm not going to cut one down. I'm sure it's been probably 20 years, 25 years that these new ones are there. We can get a little view down here. Pretty, the sun just went over the hill. That's a big hill. But yeah, it's pretty down here. It's windy, but it's not windy down here. I said, I might come camp down here, but I'm going to walk in after it warms up, because water that barely moves is usually full of mosquitoes, like in Minnesota. Yeah, you get swarmed and you're it's no fun. But if this is spring water that is cold enough, the mosquito eggs that mosquitoes lay in barely non-moving water, it'll be too cold. If it's 55-degree water, I don't believe mosquito eggs will hatch. I think it's too cold if they have mosquito eggs in water temps below 60. And if this is spring fed, it'd be ground temp, basically 52 to 55 degrees. Now look at this. Here's the main one. Wow, is that cool? That is not man-made. You want to see why that's all being held back? And down here, look at this dam. And they just dropped another one. That dam is 8 feet high minimum. You see that? There's the bottom of it. That dam is at least 8 feet high. And I even dropped that extra tree against it just to make sure. And the way it's set up, if the water does come pouring this way, it'll back up and go over, and it probably won't take the dam out because the curvature, if you see, it's curved the wrong way. That's to be strong when the water does come running down and overflows it. Beavers are the smartest engineers for water control on the planet. Wow, is that cool? That is so freaking cool. That dam right here, that's over 8, probably 10 feet high, and I don't know how deep it is. And they dropped that big dog on there, make sure. But yeah, it's curved. It curves this way, which is backwards. If the water flows this way, the curve will go into the force. So it pushes the dam against the bank and can't wash it out. The beavers know when it rains like a big dog and floods come, it comes this direction, and then it will slam into this dam, and it's curved this way, so it will take that force when it tries to compress it, and that big, and it will force it into the bank. And if it runs over, it will slow the water enough, they think, with that tree, that it won't eat away all their dam. Reverse psychology, that works perfect. But yeah, they're backed up that water for 3/8 of a mile. Wow, somebody went flying by, all the dust going. I don't know, unless something's on fire. It's awful dry out here. That is awesome. That's at least 10 feet tall, if not 12. That's what's holding all the water back. Wow, that is cool. I'm glad I came down here and checked this out. See if we can get another view. I said, come walk with me. Relax. Check things out in Mother Nature. I said, this has been here. I've been here almost my entire life. Over 40 years. 6, 7, 8 miles away. Never been down here because it was such a mess. Yeah, it's catching weeds back there and junk. Yeah. Come on, bird, sing. You were just singing. Your camera shy. Come on, sing if you're going to sing. Thank you. Keep doing it. You hear him? Beaver's been gnawing on this big one, too. I ain't seen a beaver yet. They're hanging out. They usually come out at night or real early in the morning. That's all right. I think I walked up close to this area up here as far as I got through on the other side. Oh, there's the birdies flying and stuff. Never seen no beavers. Ain't seen no muskrats, but they're definitely here. I said, usually, especially with me talking, they ain't going to come out. If they were worried about me, they're not worried about me. If beavers think you're an intruder, they will come out, and if there's, I'm sure there's more than one, they slap and bang their tail on the water to let the other beavers know there's some danger intruder around. But beavers have never been afraid of me. Oh, there's a big old beaver hut in the wall right there. Right? Through the tree. It's getting dark. That great big black spot's where beavers hang out. Probably hanging out right in there. Hi. Probably hanging out in there. There's more than one here. But yeah, I was looking forward to seeing them mallard ducks. Or maybe a couple wood ducks. It's got them black hell divers. They'll probably leave too. They were just passing through. But yeah, hey, that's about all I got now. I said, hope you enjoyed the walk. I'm exerting all the energy. You just hang out, check out the view, listen to me talk, which can get annoying. People say I talk too much. Well, I want to explain things. Yeah, here's where I came up to from the other side. But yeah, that's pretty cool, ain't it? It is. It's quite beautiful. I said, and the beavers, they're not worried about me. They're here, but they're not slamming their tails on the water. I've been camping along rivers and stuff too. They don't slam their tails. They just come walking by on the sandbar in the morning by my tent within 5 feet while I'm making coffee when the sun comes up going, what are you doing on my sandbar? This is RAO. I'm like, yeah, I know, Big Beaver. I'm just checking out, and I had to stop here with my canoe because it got dark. I'm not hurting nothing. Well, okay. And then they walk away, and then before they jump in the water, look back and go, well, you have a good trip in your canoe. I will, Beaver. Cool breeze. That's no made-up stories. That's the truth. Look at the bunny trail. Either that's a bunny trail, beaver trail, but it's so narrow, beaver makes one trail. I think that's a bunny trail. It's probably not a deer trail because they're a lot wider too. That could be a muskrat trail. This right here. Here's my boot. That's how big the trail is. I'm thinking that's bunny trail or muskrat trail. A beaver usually makes a wider trail and it goes down here under a tree. And then down there, on top of the grass, they got laid down like carpet so they can drink without getting their feet wet. Yeah, they're smart. Yeah, I don't believe that's a beaver trail. They're usually wide as two of my feet together like this. This is only one. This could be a muskrat trail, but they don't get out of water much. I'm thinking that's a bunny trail. Cool breeze. Hey, buddies, I'll be back. I'm not going to hurt you. Now you know who I am. All right, I'm going to walk back to my pickup. Wow, that was quite interesting. Got a little good walking in. It's getting dark and cold, but it's all good. So I'm going to cut it off here. You see me, I'll be able to drive right out where I parked way up there. Peace, love, have a heart, have a heart. I said, Ronnie, don't yell all the time, just on shorts and when I'm in a hurry. Yeah, I want to hang out with my friends. It's pretty cool. Come walk with me. Get out in nature. Check out what's right in front of your eyes. Just relax, slow down a little bit. You hear all the noise? Listen to this if I shut my frickin' yapper. You hear all that noise? Most humans can't stand that sound. It's called silence. And it's wonderful. No kidding. You bring city people or farm people out, are used to having animals or stuff around. The sound of silence and just nature. All you hear, I can hear a slight breeze. That's it. And it's wonderful. It's relaxing. I'm raising my voice. Peace, love, have a heart, have a heart. God's bless. Thanks for walking with me, talking with me. I did the walk and you just come along. You know, it's cool. You come along, hang out. I'll show you beauty all around. Like I said, this has been here probably most of my lifetime and at least 35, 40 years, but it was always such a mess I could never come down here. Now that is a fresh cut. That they drug a tree like that right there. That's a fresh cut they killed this winter and pulled over here somewhere. Yeah, that's not machine cutting. That's beaver cutting. See? Yeah, but there you go, man. Peace, love, have a heart, have a heart. Get out, see the beauty, relax. Find quiet, find peace. Somehow, somewhere, you'll be amazed what 30 minutes of peace and quiet will do for a human. It's awesome. Take care. I'll be back. I said thanks for walking with me. I enjoy it. I'm not alone. I got my friends with me and God, my angel. I will be back. Take care. Ciao. Get out and see the beauty and the peace and the quiet. You can hear your heartbeat. Oh my goodness! Cool. I love you. Ciao.